Hey everybody, it's Friday, October 21st. This is Charlie, the Pennsylvania grain farmer, coming to you from sunny western Pennsylvania. Since I did my last video, which was filmed, 5 days ago on Sunday, I was able to finish up my corn, and Cory had some other things going on this week, so today we're continuing his. We had done I don't know, 8 or 10 acres of his before we did mine, and then I got mine off, so now we're back to his. But we have almost a week of nice weather coming up, so we were talking maybe beginning of this coming week we might take a pause and switch over and try to get the beans off, because they seem to be ready. So this where we are right now, this is one of the farms that Cory rents. He rents property in I believe 3 other different places besides the land that he owns himself. So he had some things going on this morning. He had some cattle that he had to work through the chute and some other things, so we're getting kind of a late start, but getting started over here nonetheless. I think there's about maybe 30 to 40 acres here on this farm. All right, here comes Cory again. I paused the video there a few minutes ago because he went on the back end of the field, which is down a little bit of a slope and you really couldn't see anything, but now he's coming back the other side. We're finally getting some nice weather again here in the middle of the week. Some kind of a cold front went through, and we had nighttime temperatures, down below 32, and during the day it was in the low 40s. In fact, we were forecast to have some snow, but ended up that we didn't. A few miles, I don't want to say a few, about 40-50 miles away from us, they did have snow. In fact, the ground was completely white. So but yesterday was sunny and about 52 degrees, and today's sunny and about 62, 63, and the rest of the week is this weekend and going into next week, we're supposed to be back to the high 60s and low 70s. So we're making use of the weather here when we can. You may remember from one of the previous videos I did when Cory took his first couple fields off at his home farm, that he has a John Deere 9500 combine, which you're looking at right now. I have as you all know, a John Deere older 4400, and I was working on that a little bit today while I was waiting for Cory to get ready, because I was getting ready for soybeans. So I took the corn head off and put my flex head on, and I still have to make the couple adjustments to things, but I think I'm pretty much ready for beans. So looks like Cory's about full. His my combine only holds 100 bushel. His holds almost 200, and that's what my truck will hold. So I just haul basically one dump at a time, because for all the more extra that would get in, it's not worth us pissing around with it. So I just haul one of his dumps at a time. So it looks like he's not quite full, and now he's going to add a little more to the bin. He had some problems with this combine last year. Some were kind of serious. He had the big hydraulic unit went bad on him, which he had to replace. My buddy Ben helped him with that, and his crane on his service truck, because it's pretty heavy. He also had a problem that continued into this year, which was the auger didn't want to extend, and here was something with the switches on top of the unit, and he got that straightened out week before last. So I don't know if he's going to have any problems with that. So hopefully it's going to run good for him, because we lost a lot of days last year, working on this thing and correcting some of the problems that he had. There you can see he's starting to get that corn domed up in that bin. So he'll be back here pretty soon to dump. Well, it's looking like maybe I spoke too soon. He's having a little bit of trouble with the auger again. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's coming all the way out. Extended all the way, but that'll still work for what we're doing here. That's the switch that he was having trouble with week before last and last year. Moving anyways. I don't know if it's going to come out. All right, we'll take a pause here. All right, apparently he's able to operate those switches up on top manually, so that's what he did, and he's got the auger fully out now, and I kind of suspect that, and I could be wrong, but he may just leave it out there rather than, going back and forth with it. But as those of you who are out there who are farmers know, that's the life of a farmer, always fixing something. Fix it before you use it, fix it while you use it, and fix it after you used it. It's never ending. just about done, so we're gonna head it into the bins. Okay, the truck's loaded. I'm gonna try to get some video driving out of here. This farm is kind of tucked back in off the road, and it's really kind of a pretty drive in and out of here. The owner, or the original owner of this farm that Cory dealt with about 10 years ago, he passed away a few years ago, and his daughter owns it now, and Cory was lucky enough to be able to continue, you know, the same kind of relationship with her as what he had with her dad. And he does take care of the place. He comes over and, you know, rotary mows some of these areas that he doesn't excuse me, that he doesn't use. Here to the inside roof of the truck, but I wasn't thinking. I have it in the combine and forgot to bring it with me. That would have made this a little bit easier, because it's kind of challenging to, as many of you know, to hold on to this phone and, you know, video this and shift gears. But I would say right now here in where we live in western Pennsylvania, that the trees are probably just a little bit, you know, getting past their prime colors. I think they were at their peak probably the last weekend. So there are still some trees that have some green leaves yet, and some that have their color, but, you know, other ones are turning kind of a drab color. And, you know, for some of them, like especially the maples, the leaves are completely gone. Right here, kind of cool. It's almost like driving through a tunnel with all these trees overhead. It just kind of grew into the middle from both sides. Roads here, coming to the edge of the property we were just on. So excuse me while I pull out here and have to make a couple shifts. I don't go too fast on these back roads like this anyway, so I have it in, this truck has the split axle, as I talked about on some prior videos, so I keep it in the low axle, because I'm not going that fast on this road anyways. It's kind of bumpy, and I really try not to beat my truck too bad. looks like, but he's got junk, you know, literally on the road here, which makes it a little tight sometimes. I must not throw anything away. Stop sign, we're going to make a left. We're back on the main road again. That's the road to Cory's. Actually, Cory owns two farms here side by side. What you're looking at there is one of them. And we're going to take this over to the main farm. Sorry, had to shift again. And everything, and the bins where I've been taking my corn. Into, so I know exactly where to push, you know, or to position this, because I don't have any kind of backup camera. So I'm gonna get into position here, and then we'll get unloaded. Okay, there we are. So we'll get this thing out of gear. Got the parking brake on. Close the valve on the dump bed. Put it into gear. All right. And we'll watch as the bed goes up. just to the point where it's, I'd say about halfway. So now I'll take it out of gear, run it out till no more is going to, or very little is coming out again, and then put it up the rest of the way. Okay, so now the corn being dumped out, going into the auger, into the wet bin. From there we'll go into the dryer, get dried down to 15%, and then up into one of his storage bins and a weight pickup. My corn is all out of the wet bin now, so that way what goes in there now is all his. And as before, we're using our friend Cory's next door neighbor's Super 88 here to run the office, which is nice having all of the tractors. So that's pretty much the process. So I'm not going to take video driving back. You've seen pretty much the whole drive. So I'm going to end this video here. Try to keep it a little bit shorter. I hope you enjoyed this. And by the way, to make a correction, I'm not sure what date I said at the beginning. Today is Friday, October 21st. I think maybe I said it was Sunday, but if not, that's okay. But in any event, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll try to get some more as we get into soybean harvest here coming up. Show you what that's like. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. I hope you'll consider subscribing if you already haven't. And if you have subscribed, I appreciate that very much. So